Okay, so I'm going to be teaching you how to make an emote. It's very simple. It's not that hard. The two things you're going to need, well, first of all, you want to navigate to plugins. Where that's at your top screen. If it's closed, you're going to see this. You can press plugins from there, and that'll open. What you want to focus on is build rig for now. Once you click that and have it open, you can press R6 and then block rig. This will make this little guy. It's a dummy. So the animation dummy. Then what you can do is you can press the animation editor. Then you want to select this little guy right here and name your animation to whatever you want to. Just name it to whatever you want. I'm calling myself barbecue just because I like barbecue. And then you have a little guy and you see this little thing you have down here. This is your animation timeline. Each one of these things that the blue line moves to is a frame. That's how you know like where stuff's moving. So now first thing you want to do is if you want to be more precise with your actual animation, you want to go to model, and then when you see rotate and move, you want to change the 15 to the lowest possible number, which is 0.001. And that can be also for the move too. Now what this will let you do is it'll let you move it freely. Compared to when you have 15, it'll move by 15. See? It moves by 15 now. Compared to 0.001, which now you can move it completely freely. Same with the moving. Now, first thing you want to make sure is you want to make sure you have your animation priority to idle. That way we know it's an idle animation. And basically what that means is it's an idle. When you're idle in game, your player will, if you're an R15, your head will move around, the character will look around and stuff like that. If you're R6, your character will like do this weird thing with their arms. They'll like sway back and forth. And that's the idle animation. And so when you have an emote, it's idle. You're not moving unless you have it looped or whatever, which is what we're going to be doing. We're going to have it looped. So this animation will not cancel until you cancel it yourself, which can be done via a button or a script or respawning yourself or something like that. Now to get different like things to like move and rotate, it's R. You press R to do that if I haven't said that already. Okay, now first thing you want to do is you want to make a starter animation. I'm going to make my dude punch himself in the face. Just going to brace for it a little bit. And then what you want to do is you want to, since it's a looped animation, you want to copy and paste the start frame to the end frame by clicking and dragging over the main frames and pressing copy selected by doing right click. We're going to just do Ctrl-C, Control-C. Then you want to either press Control-V or you can press paste frames by right clicking. And if it doesn't exactly move it over to the end frame, you can move it yourself by clicking the white little brick on top. See now if you grab any of these, it'll move specific. But if you grab the little white triangle looking thing at the top, you can drag the entire animation line. Now you can pretty much add whatever you want to in this little part right here. Now I said I'm going to be making this dude punch himself. So how we're gonna do that is we're gonna slowly rotate this frickin' fist. All this is happening simultaneously, so it's gonna now come back a little bit. But you see that? Look, he's punching himself in the face now. GG. Now, how do you export it? Or save it or whatever? What you want to do is when you have all this set and done, you want to click the three dots right next to your animation name, and then you want to press publish to Roblox. And once you've done that, it'll give it your animation name up here, and you can name this whatever, like self punch XD. This is punching animation. So there's me, or you could set that to a group or whatever. See if you're in like a group and you're making a group animation, you can put yourself in a group. But you can, once you've named it and set the description, you can press submit, and then there you go. There's your animation. Your animation is all saved to Roblox, and here's your animation ID. You can use this to load the animation game, which is very simple. I'm not going to do that because I'm very lazy right now, but that's how you do that. And if you want to load it back into your actual thing, I'm going to show you. Let me create a new XD. Then you press import from Roblox, and then there's your animation. See, it's right there. Or you can enter an animation from down here. Just make sure you have the actual animation ID. XD. Set the animation ID. I can press submit, and it'll load everything again. See? That's how you do that. I hope this tutorial was informative. I hope this helped people who don't really know what they're doing and whatnot. Yeah, this is how you make an emote. Well, this has been Nova the Protogen. Peace out.